Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we are doing the June 2021 reading for the zodiac sign of Libra. Okay, keep in mind this is a general collective reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, if it resonates with you, keep what's yours. If it doesn't, leave the rest. Keep in mind that it might not resonate with you right away. It may be a couple of days or later on that it does. That's because we're working with fortune telling here. We're predicting the future. So if you feel like it starts to resonate with you later, you're more than welcome to revisit the channel and rewatch any videos you want. You should also be watching your sun, moon, and rising signs so that you have a better handle on the energies that are in play in your life at any given time. These readings are timeless, so no matter when they're dated, they are good for when you find them. You're meant to find them when you do find them. So that being said, if you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and share. It really does help the channel grow immensely. It puts us in the flow. Okay, so I have Squirrel Spirit. Alright, Libra, it's believe in yourself. I'm going to take 2 from the angels and ancestors. I do these cards in the beginning because they coordinate with the tarot reading. So if you don't like this, you can always fast forward. It's only going to take about a minute. Okay, so we have Shaman, and it's trust in higher forces. Okay. And one more, please. One more for Libra. One more for Libra. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Okay. So I'm going to do the tarot portion of the reading. This is going to be a 5 position spread. Sometimes it's more than 5 cards. Okay. And it's past, present, future. Advice from Spirit and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. So in the past, we show the Knight of Shields. Okay. He is the... Oops. Sorry. This is the slowest moving knight. This is the slowest moving card in the deck, too. He's very meticulous. He takes his time. And he's methodical. He doesn't get ambushed because he sends out scouts. He knows where the enemy's at. If he has to inspect the crops, he's getting down off his horse. He's checking for insects. He's checking for disease. He's checking everything so that he is prosperous. He is very abundant as well. Okay, so that is what you have for the past. Now let's see what's the present for Libra. What do we have in the present for Libra? Okay. Come on. Oh, the King. The King of Shields. Okay. So, the King of Shields is obviously a very abundant person. He is, I mean, it's wintertime and there's still berries on the holly in the back. He is, the boars on his throne chair signify wealth, as well as his robes, and those are royal colors. He's earthy, ergo the green. That pentacle is very large, and the child or the young woman represents his kingdom that he provides for. And if you notice, she's barefoot in the snow, and so is he. So he's not going to let his people go without. It's representative of that. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's get the future for Libra. Okay. Well, it's telling you to follow your inner knowing. Follow your instincts. You have knowledge. She's the gatekeeper of knowledge. Okay? That's the Lady of the Lake. That's the lake that Excalibur came out of. Alright, so what is Spirit's advice for you? What is Spirit's advice for you? Okay. To be creative. Okay, this is the fire sign. Okay, so far you've been very slow, steady, methodical, and you've been building your abundance. And now you're getting into a situation where you have to start following your inner knowing. Okay, you may be ready to create something. She has a magic wand, okay? Her throne is a phallic symbol. And there's a lot of room for growth on that wand. She's fire sign all the way. Okay, and in this deck, all the fire signs have their own dragon. She follows her intuition. And she has sunflowers, but if you look behind her, she looks like a very arid area. So what this is somebody that gets what she wants, okay? She's very creative. She's dynamic. She's a go-getter. She's a mover. She's a shaker, that kind of thing. She probably knows more about water than most people that have an abundance of water, because she has to figure out how to get that in there. There's a way she's getting water for those flowers, okay? She can't grow those flowers without it. This is somebody that's not, it makes it look like it's magic because, well, some of it is, but you know, in that creative and dynamic, she plans for what she's going to do. She has a plan when she starts, and she learns what she needs to know, okay? And so that's why you have to be here. You're getting ready to create something. You have to believe in yourself, okay? And you have to trust in a higher forces. That means that when you're getting into these kind of energies, this is spirit guiding you. You get these aha moments, and it's like, oh, I could do that. And then you go do something like that, whatever that may be. It could be reading tarot cards. I mean, it could be anything that is for you to create something, be dynamic, okay? And you should always, when you're doing that, you should kind of surround yourself with protective energy, because when you start coming up and you start being abundant and you start being creative and you're bringing in more and more things to you, then you have negative people around you that'll be like, well, do you think that's a good, and they may mean well, okay, you know, but are you sure that's a good idea? And it is. Whatever it is that you're thinking, you can manifest it, okay? It is a good idea, because this is a new beginning. This is a potential new beginning in abundance. Now, I'm not saying run out and quit your job, although there have been a few people, I'm sure the odds are against it. I'm telling you to go out and quit your job and focus completely on a company. If you, like, say you're building a business. No, you do both. You have multiple streams of income. That's how you build abundance. Okay, so I think at this point you don't want to let, or even keep it to yourself. Sometimes it's better to keep it to yourself for a while until you've started it, okay? And then you let people know about it, because by then you already know it works. You've already done it, and you don't have this constant, what do I want to say, negativity. People want you to focus your energy on them, not necessarily on what's best for you. That's okay. So this Knight of Pentacles, okay, at some point somebody was looking at their past with nostalgia, okay? They're remembering it's all sunshine, butterflies, and beautiful. And we all have nostalgic moments about the past. But, you know, in reality, there were bills to pay, things were going on then too. It's just that we've forgotten about all that. So you may have gotten a message from somebody from your past too, okay? And that's a fast moving card. So you became the King of Pentacles, and I think that was your wish fulfillment, okay? Or you're after your wish fulfillment, or you decided, you figured out what your wish fulfillment is. And I think it's you figured out what your wish fulfillment is. And so there's some kind of communication about a passionate new beginning. Now, a passionate new beginning can be in career or love, okay? So Spirit is, again, telling you, follow your intuition. If you know, you have an inner knowing. You know whether this is good or whether this is a bad idea. Okay? But whatever you're doing right now, you're mastering it. Okay? You're in the process of mastering something. Or you will be. Okay? And it's because you figured out what your true path is. So a lot of times when we go into hermit mode, what we do is we go to rest and recharge our batteries. Now, it doesn't have to be on a cliff. It can be anywhere. You know, you might just take a walk in nature. And see, the light is the star. That's the star. That's your wish fulfillment. You figured out what your true wish fulfillment is. Once you do that, that's when you find your path, because then you can make plans to move forward towards your wish fulfillment. Okay? And that's fertility. That it brings in abundance. And this is illuminating your path. Okay? And that's what you're trying to master right now. Okay? So there's something that you want to create. This could be a family too. Oh, when you have all this kind of energy going around, if you don't want children, you need to take precautions. Okay? See, it could be a family, because they're your Ten of Cups. That's your happy home. You could be wanting to build a family. Alright. One more, please. Okay. Or somebody wants to build a family with you. And I think you're really focused on something. So, you may be focused on love, or you may be focused on creating a business, but one of them, you don't see the other one. Sometimes we get so focused on what we're trying to accomplish that we're kind of oblivious to what's going on around us. And I am like the queen of oblivious sometimes. It's like I just get focused on what I'm doing, and I don't even notice. Okay? So it's telling you to manifest. You have the ability, as above, so below. You have the ability to do this. Okay? And the thing is, you know, you may have some internal conflict about it, or you may have external conflict about it because, you know, other people may not agree with this. But you know, you have an inner knowing. Follow your instincts. Okay? Because your ships are definitely coming in. If you follow Spirit's advice, that's how it's going to go down. And you have the potential for, an abundant new beginning. And this is because you've learned how to love yourself. Once you learn how to love yourself, then you understand how to create things. You understand what your wish fulfillment is, and you go for it. Because you know you deserve it. Okay? But right now, you've got yourself in a little bit of a holding pattern. You're trying to look at things from a higher perspective. And that may be because what's causing all the conflict, okay? And again, you need to rest and recharge. Rest and reflect. Do like a life review. See where you are, where you want to be. And then you will figure out how to get there. How to get from A to B. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card for that. Yeah, you're definitely moving towards calmer waters. And you know, you're at a crossroads. You just have to make a decision about what you want to do. Okay? And I'm going to pull some archangels. Okay, but you do need to open your heart. Because, you know, it's a lot easier here if you're not guarded. Okay, Archangel cards for Libra, please. Compassion. It's telling you, hold on. It's Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay. And remember, if you're in conflict or there are people, if you're surrounded by conflict, remember their opinions really of you really don't matter. It's your opinion of yourself. Okay? Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Alright? And then we have, at the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay? So basically, it's telling you to be patient and just stay on your path. Follow that inner knowing, and you'll know what to do. Okay, so I hope you follow Spirit's advice and start using the Queen of Wands energy, where you're going to be dynamic and creative and moving things forward and manifesting something. So if you want to join me over on Patreon, we're going to be doing an extended for this reading. And if you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon if you want further notification. It really does help the channel grow immensely. So thank you for your time, and have a great day.